Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new YouTube channel. My name is Kenny, and this is Blast Pizza Meats. Okay guys, so today we're going to be making some boneless beef short ribs. I got these beautiful short ribs at the market yesterday. Nice marbling, like I said, boneless, so there's no bone. They're not like those classic, plate ribs that you see with the 4 bones sticking out, the dinosaur ribs. These are just the meat basically. And we're going to go ahead and get these seasoned up and then get them on the grill. So the first thing we need to do is apply a binder. I like, for beef, a lot of times I use Worcestershire sauce. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is put the Worcestershire sauce on first. And what we do is we just put a little bit on each one, just enough to spread it around, have something for the rub to stick to. And then we go ahead and we put some rub on. First thing I got here is the Myron Mixins original rub. I got this as a Christmas gift. You can buy it online. A lot of people say, make your own rub if you're a barbecue guy, and it's easy to do. Of course, you can add on, paprika, garlic, salt, pepper, whatever, sugars. Put it in a bowl, and there, wham, you got yourself a rub. But I buy a million rubs off the internet, online, whatever. And what are you gonna do? You're just gonna let them sit in the cupboard? No, use them. They're already made. They're perfected for you. So the next thing after I applied my rub, my formula is I use a fine rub, and then I like to use something a little more coarse. Montreal steak seasoning works really good, or just sea salt, pepper, that kind of thing. And that helps adds a nice bark to it and lots of flavor as well, the savory flavors that go along. So then we just give this a flip, and we gotta get all sides here. So same thing, add a little Worcestershire sauce, just enough to cover the surface. You don't need to drown it. And of course you can marinate these if you want to, but this does just as good of a job for me. I like to let the meat win the flavor contest. So go ahead and add another layer of Myron's Magic rub here. And then we go ahead and add one more layer of the Montreal. We can use just what's on the board here and gather up the rest of the rub, get all the sides covered, and then we're just gonna let them sit here and chill. We're gonna go ahead and get the fire started, get a nice bed of coals, get some wood fire going, get that temp about 250, and then we're ready to rock and roll, man. Now that those ribs are all seasoned up and the smoker is at about 250 degrees with our cherry and pecan wood burning nicely now, we're going to go ahead and insert our Smart Pro thermometer, which is going to stay on the whole time, and we'll leave those in for a couple hours until we get a nice bark and it reaches about 160 degrees. And at that time we're going to wrap them up with some nice braising liquids, and I'll show you that later. So for now, let's go ahead and get these ribs on the smoker. And here's a quick look at what these will look like now that they're on the smoker. And you see that smoke coming off there beautifully. We're gonna go ahead and leave these on, cover this up, and leave them on for a few hours. Let's go. Okay guys, well, It's been a few hours now, and it's time to take a look at these ribs. They're over 150 degrees now, so we'll take a look, and maybe it's about time we get them inside the foil and add some of our liquids and get them back on the grill. All right, let's see what these look like here. Alrighty, man, those are beautiful. Nice mahogany red color. Beautiful. Let's get these wrapped up and back on the smoker. Alright guys, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is add our braising liquid that I made myself. I just added some beef broth, Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of the rub, and I put it in there. And you don't need very much at all. You barely just cover the bottom of the meat, and then what we're going to do is just cover this up with aluminum foil, pop it back on the smoker for a couple more hours. Okay guys, so I just want to tell you guys a little bit about myself and how I got into barbecue. I've been doing this for a few years now. I have a blog on Facebook, Blast Pizza Meets Barbecue. Check it out. I got a few hundred followers there, and I decided it might be fun to try to start making some videos. So that's how I got started with this. Before that, my hobby was playing guitar in a heavy metal band. You know, since the apocalypse happened, aka COVID-19, you know, all the bars have closed. You know, there's no shows. There's no way for us to get out there and play music. So, you know, I decided to do what I like to do at home, and that's cook some awesome food. And I wanted to show you guys that anybody can make this kind of barbecue in their own home. I'm not like a chef. I'm not a professional chef. I'm just a regular dude. But you know, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, you know, and I went out there and I got the stuff I needed, you know, for cheap. You know, sometimes I got some hand-me-down smokers here. I got a $20 Walmart grill, but I'm still able to make good food with it. So all you got to do is just start where you can and learn everything you can from the websites and the YouTube videos like the one I'm making, and you too can make awesome food. So you don't have to be a professional chef. You just have to have lots of patience, because barbecue sometimes takes a long time. One time I spent over 12 hours making a brisket, and we'll probably make one on this channel later on. So yeah, the sun is bright. It is springtime. It's beautiful out here, so I'm just glad I'm able to film my first video for you guys. Okay, so these ribs have been on the smoker for a couple of hours, covered in that foil pan. So it's time to go ahead and take them off and bring it inside and slice it up and see how it looks. All right, so now that these have been on in the foil for a couple of hours, I'm going to go ahead and open her up and take a look at the temperature and see where we are at. Ooh, look at the steam coming out of that thing. And here we are, probing like butter. Oh yeah, we're over 200 degrees, and there is no resistance. So these are done. We're gonna go ahead and bring these in and let them rest for about 20 minutes. Okay guys, so we're finally at the part that I like the most. This is the part where we slice it open and take a look at what we've done here. You take a look in the camera, you can see beautiful bark on the outside. And let's just take a nice slice off the end, and boom, there you go guys. Look at that smoke ring. Let's see if I can get this in some better light here. Ooh, this thing is hot. Yeah, it looks real good. This thing is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, nice and juicy. Oh man. You guys, just like a little mini brisket. Wiggly. Just comes right apart. Absolutely delicious. My God. Just falls right apart. Super tender. Super smoky. You guys got to try this. This is absolutely delicious. And just look at that smoke ring. That is so awesome. I mean, picture perfect. You couldn't ask for better smoke ring than that. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this. I'm going to make you guys jealous, but thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.